So what I'm doing is direct wax sculpture. It's a way of doing the bronze without having to cast from the original. So it saves some time and some expense. So this is the head of Neptune. Right now I'm working on some of the crown, doing some of the detail. This will be a smaller version of the larger Neptune that I want to do. But I can work out some of the composition of the base of the sculpture, because I'm going to change it from having the Neptune like he's coming out of coral with like tropical fish, so that he'll be kind of coming out of rocks. Well, have lobsters crawling up, and a lot of them, hopefully, crawling up on the rocks. And then he'll have a larger lobster in his left hand that he's like offering. So this is the working on the crown, some of the detail, and it will change over and over again while I'm working on it. But I'm kind of just roughing it in to see what it will look like. After I do the head, I'm going to work on the torso. That will be coming up next in probably another video. So I started sculpting directly in wax, back in '74, I guess. I had, at that time, I had a studio in the Portland area, and I had somebody come in, and they had seen my work in clay, and they suggested that I work directly in wax. So I ended up doing a couple of sculptures, took it to a foundry in the Bridgeton area. That didn't work out too well, but I did enjoy doing the wax. So I think along in 1997, I started working more, trying to work more in bronze. So I kind of picked it up again then. So I've been doing this for a number of years. I have a number of ways that I've figured out how to make the wax soft. I can either, sometimes I'll hold it under the hot water. Sometimes I'll just melt it down and let it cool, and as it's cooling, I'll scoop out some wax and let it cool so I can shape it. So it's really a lot like shaping clay. So the sculpture will be made as one, and then when it's cast, it probably will be cut up into some smaller pieces and then welded back together again. And then the surface of the metal will be reworked, and it'll have a patina put on it, so it'll have like a weathered bronze look to it. But the idea would be so that people can see the idea I have in mind for what the large sculpture will be when that's finished. So another thing that I do a lot is I'll take a propane torch, and I'll use that to, sometimes I'll hold it right on the sculpture and melt the surface a little bit. Oftentimes I'll just light it and heat up some of the tools that I use to shape it kind of, or carve it, cut it. So this here, I'm heating up the tip of a blade, and so I can use it to cut areas down or shave areas down. So this will, I'll work on this for a while, and then I'm going to move on to the body, the upper torso, and then I'll work on the hands, the arms. Those will all come in some later videos that I'm going to post. And again, I'm going to try to update the GoFundMe site so that people can kind of follow along as I'm working on this sculpture. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, you can message me. We also welcome any donations. This is going to be a long process. The thing that's nice about bronze is it will last a long, long, long time. Unlike the clay, which I've had trouble with it standing up over the years because of the being outside with ice and snow. The mermaids I've done in the past have really suffered a lot in the last few winters. So thanks for watching, and I'll post some more videos as soon as I can.